know, you gotta, like, turn it. Mm-hmm. Make sure it's good. Go live.
Hello? Hello?
How's
Are you
everybody?
there? If I pause this, will it pause it for everybody? Probably not, right?
No,
Okay.
that should pause it for us.
I don't like seeing myself.
No, I don't want to see myself talking.
Yeah, no.
Like,
No, stop. Especially not on a 3-second delay. Nobody needs that.
No!
We don't need that energy in our lives.
Amazing. Hi, everybody. Did you have fun at the other premiere? Because I know I saw a lot of your faces over there.
Yeah. I wanted to wear this as a hat and then
Noises.
stay. I don't have paint on my plate yet, so I can do whatever I want with it.
I have paint on. I shouldn't because it's going to get in my hair.
fair,
And
just-
I didn't want purple highlights today.
You know.
So, yeah.
You know. Hello.
Yes. Amazing.
How was after birthday today?
It's
It's
early.
I mean, it's the
For
time
you,
we said
it
we'd
is
be
very
here.
early.
Yes.
I
We're right
understand
on
that.
time.
Amazing.
Did y'all sleep well? I tried. I went to bed so early. Then my fucking husband got up at like 5 a.m. and then was like, I'm going to come back to bed, but I'm going to be really annoying about it. And I was like,
sleep
no!
at normal time, and because I had overslept that nap so hard, I was like, am I going to sleep? I don't know. I basically slept midday.
Yeah. You
I
woke
did
up
go
at,
to
like,
sleep, and
7
I
o'clock.
still woke up this morning like, I could sleep 3 more hours. I'm like,
And you're
damn,
like,
girl,
how?
your body is
Yeah.
so dead right now.
You're like, what is
are
going
you?
on?
I'm like, you gotta move. We gotta get up.
Right. Hi, Dungeon Master. Thank you so much.
From Twitter, yay! Amazing. 5 a.m. That's right. I was like, I know it's early, but my concept of time is
Yeah.
not always stable.
Yeah.
So,
I feel that.
then now I want the purple highlights. I have a few.
Yes.
It has some
but
purple
not in her
highlights.
hair.
But not in my hair.
Not in the hair. There it goes. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Ah.
Blood for the blood gods!
Skulls for the skull throne.
And my hair.
Indeed. Yeah. Oh yeah, we should show everybody our starting points for our boys before we
Yeah.
start like getting real into our boys.
I got
We
some more
made
stuff. Basically, I want to
middle
just black
box.
some metallics today to
Yes.
finish him up.
I'm working on my dude that I did last time because I want to finish him, but I haven't yet.
So hopefully we can do the things.
Yeah. Boop, 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 blah. There he is.
There he is.
In case
Look
you forgot
at
what he looked like
him.
last time. I want to make their teeth look all gross and like, I don't know. I figure out what I
Yeah.
want to do with the rest of it. Color palettes I spend too much time braining on it. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me your
here you go.
lad. Ooh,
I
almost
love
knocked
him
that
in
bitch
big
over.
and chunky.
Looks like Halloween.
He's my Halloween boy.
There he is. He's so
He just
cute.
needs a lot of metallics
being
and things
mad.
now.
Don't get angry.
He's just so big that the camera goes, and
right, and it's like I'm
his
angry.
feet are a mess, so eventually I have to paint the base. So it doesn't look so...
That's fair. He's cute though. I like him.
I do. I need so many of the underwater babies and the night haunt.
Yeah.
The underwater babies and the night haunt really have just like latched onto my soul looking at them, because the night haunt ones that like are so ghosty, but they have like pretty flowers all over
Yeah.
them.
Oh, they're
I'm
so
like,
cool. They're so cool.
Like Bells has one, and I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah. Thank you so much for your $5 hairs.
Thank you. Oh, you're so sweet,
You're very
Professor. Thank you,
sweet.
thank you, thank you.
Yeah. One of these days, man, I want.
Right? Clean teeth orcs will not do.
Yeah. No. You think they brush those fuckers? As
You
if.
can get figures from Amazon, yes.
I really want to
Yeah.
paint this one that I built the other day because I'm obsessed with her.
And that
She's
was the
like,
Sisters of Battle
mhm.
one that you built the
The
other
freaking,
day.
like, look at the little flowers on her sword and everything, and the
They're
fucking
so
birds.
magical.
I'll show her to you. I built this one the last time me and Liv were here. I built her and, like, a couple others, because someone sent them to me a while back before we started painting stuff. Oh, she's tall.
She's so tall.
She's so lengthy. Maybe if I
okay.
put her more forward. There you go.
Ah.
She's a little out of
The
focus,
fight?
but she's so pretty. I love the fucking, the birds kill me.
I know, they're so little and perfect. It's
I know.
magical.
It's wonderful.
Right? No brushing of teeth.
Yeah.
Only for currency.
Those ones are gonna be like pastel pink and gold though, because I've decided that that's what I need in my life.
Yeah.
So be ready for that one. And eventually,
Fred sent me a picture and somebody entirely, it looked like Hello Kitty, like exploded.
that's
It was,
what
like,
I
flower
want.
power, and it
That's
was
what I
like,
want.
ridiculous.
I want the like fucking most pastel, annoying,
Yeah.
like just like pretty princess color palette you've ever fucking seen. I want it so bad.
Have you ever seen pink orcs? Right? They're invisible. Mm-hmm. They have superpowers.
Oh my god, yeah. I was gonna say, even just gluing that halo on, I could feel how, like, not really, like, soft, delicate, I guess. It really did not want to stay glued onto her head, and I was like, this is gonna be a problem when I'm painting
it really was.
But, like, I had to
biting
re-glue
you.
his guns, and it didn't hurt anything, so I'm like, man. Unless I snap it in half, I think it'll be okay.
On?
Oh,
I don't know where those went. I
they're
know we had to
all-
glue my arm back on.
Yeah, we do have to reattach your limbs. They should be up here.
Oh, I don't know. Because they were all the ones that they got made of us.
Yeah, they're very cute.
Oh, we'll find them. Then I'll glue my arm back on.
Yeah, I could have swore we put them with the other figures, just like right up here.
They
But
could
I
have
don't
wandered.
see them.
Things wander in here.
It's true. They probably grew legs and are on another shelf.
Yes.
I sat on my back pillow and almost died.
That was one. That was one.
That was one.
It was so good.
I had one the other day.
I'm really proud.
That I am not sure about, and I did kind of a similar thing to her, where at the end I was like, okay, if I won, I'm gonna do a little dance. But if I didn't, just cut the door down.
We did not prime our models before we glued them. We did prime them after building them.
Those ones I have. The
ones that we were
Sisters of
talking about,
Battle
those
ones.
somebody made for us.
Yes.
They were already fully painted.
The ones I've got in the cupboard though, the Sisters of Battle ones I haven't primed yet. I want to get like a metallic-y base. I've seen a couple people use like different kinds of base coats, and I've seen someone use like a shimmer one, and it made it look really fucking cool and weird. And I was like, I want that. I want that for those ones. I want them to be shiny.
Like base coats that are pretty cool. Amazing.
Yeah.
She did. She won. It was really cool.
Yeah, I'm proud of her.
But yeah, you've got these.
I haven't seen that in a long time.
To paint. So I'm going to try to do some detail-y stuff on here today. And then we actually brought up some info and basic stuff about our characters, because as much as I know what this is, I don't know a whole lot about them. So I wanted to read about them, and then we can go over it if it's new to you guys, because I know some of our community, you guys know a lot of Warhammer, and then there's some of our community that's learning with us.
Yeah.
So we're gonna learn about our characters while we make them.
Yeah. And it's also one of those things where it's sometimes there's just so much to Warhammer that even if you feel like you know a lot, or you're I know things about this thing, you
know
still
this.
always learn something new about it.
Yeah.
Before we started doing Warhammer stuff, I'm orcs were really the only thing I knew much about. And I still feel like every time I look something up, I'm like, oh fuck, I didn't know that.
Warhammer's
That's
life.
fun.
And then for anybody curious, we are using
aqua.
Citadel and Army Painter paints.
Yeah.
Those are the paint colors that we have. I really like the metallics from Citadel, though.
They're super pretty. That's why I mixed a couple.
These were amazing.
I mixed a couple for the gold parts because I wanted it to be a little bit bronzy.
They are. They're fungi. Which is why I made a thing last time that orcs in Lord of the Rings, they were just being grown.
Yeah.
They're just being grown from the ground.
Yeah. Orcs are a weird fungus, and they use their teeth as
Didn't
currency.
I call it what did I say? I think I called it an orc garden.
Yeah.
When they're in the water, and I was like, oh yeah, they're drowning the orc garden.
Yeah, you just gotta submerge it, it's very important.
It made me laugh a lot.
To submerge your orcs.
You've
It's like a chia pet. You gotta make sure to moisten it thoroughly or it won't grow right.
Thank you, Professor.
Thank you, Professor!
Should have switched it back to the Warhammer.
Oh god, I didn't even think about it. I was just haha, funny, Patrick.
I know, right? I'm like, ah.
And then I went, oh man.
I'm trying to open this without it exploding on me.
Trying to get in on his little toesies. Him little talony toesies. Do you want that?
I don't know.
What do you want? Do you know what you want?
I don't. That's the problem. No, I want the other one. I had to check, though, before I started on it.
Your teeth need to be yucky.
Oh my god. I have squigs pulled up because
oh my god, yeah.
I was giggling at how many different kinds there are.
There's so many.
So, we're going to paint some, and then we're going to talk about these. It's going to be great.
Yes. Because, there's so many, fucking varieties of squigs.
These
some
are
you eat,
also,
some explode, some are musical, some are hair.
I think all our brushes are Army Painter. Oh, no, we have Citadel brushes, too.
Yeah, a couple of them came with the Citadel paints we got.
Yeah, so we have
and then the
Citadel,
Army Painter ones
we
we
have
bought separate.
some just basic ones that
are
kind of everyone uses.
Yeah, we just kind of got starter stuff for everything because
they're gonna have new ones. The list is so long.
Oh my
What's the
god!
new ones?
Yeah, tell me all about them, Preds. You've gotta.
What?
Listen, as much as I like how beautiful Sisters of Battle are and how meaty fucking the Space Marines are, orcs just make me laugh and I love them. And I'm like, do I just become an orc person because they're funny? Like, is that what I do?
Like, can I just?
Yeah. They're just so fucking funny. If it's red, it goes fast, you know?
That's so
You gotta love it. The fact they're mildly psychic and they just don't know. They think just like, no,
like,
red just goes fast. And you're like, what? So good.
Squids. Do you mean squigs or squids? Because now I'm curious.
I'll believe you either way.
Yeah, I'm
not gonna lie.
Amazing. Oh, Pennywise, thank you. I saw you over in our like premiere also.
Yeah.
Thank you for all this love.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, that little fist bump avocado man is so cute. Or is he a pear? I don't know. He's very cute.
I think he's a pear, and he's in like all their stuff. I don't know why YouTube was like
Pears.
Yes, pears.
Yeah, pears.
Pear man.
Pear man.
I like him.
We love Pear Man.
So they like stuck with him hardcore.
I do think he's pretty cute.
I've been entertained by the fact that he shows up in a lot of things.
Yeah. The choices made for the Twitch stickers are always very funny. I keep seeing things reflect off our little spinner in the corner,
like,
and I'm like,
weapons
who are
would you
you?
like? Yes.
All of
That's
them.
all.
Yep.
Just yes.
Just yes. How many splodies?
The
yes.
figures that got sent to us the other day of us, and I had
They're
one
so
of those
cute.
the chainsaw swords. I like freaked out. I was like, yes. It's like, that's all I want in my life.
Yes. That reminds me of this is not really related to Warhammer, but it is related to chainsaws. There's this trend going around on TikTok that's like, whatever you have tattooed on you, you take into battle. And I was like,
oh my god, that makes me laugh so
nice.
hard. I was like, sweet, I get a car.
Right? I need to film that because I do have this chainsaw. So I could just be like, ha, nice, and put it on, ha, nice. It just made me laugh. I'm like, that makes sense. That tracks.
You're like, yep, that's good.
I'll take it. I accept.
Doing good, Corey.
How are you?
Oh my gosh. Jurassic. I know. I keep seeing stuff about the new Jurassic Park, and I am all for it. I'm like, yes, give me more. I don't care how ridiculous it is.
Any of the new ones.
I like them. Blue is one of my favorite new characters. I just love the bond she has with him. And I'm like, yes, Blue. But also that they brought back the original T-Rex made my whole life.
That's very funny.
I was like, yes, bring her back. Have all her scars.
Amazing. Yeah, Liv gets a literal army of bees.
Yeah.
It's great.
She would be like, oh my god.
Yeah, it's what we all want, you know? It's what she deserves, an army of bees. Gross teeth.
Well, Mads would have the death moths.
Yeah.
Oh.
And just Nosferatu.
I mean, those two in itself, I wouldn't mess with her.
Right?
I'd be like, nope, Mads is on her own. You good, baby. Yeah. You have fun.
You don't need help. You can just blow everything up. Not literally, but you know. Spooky.
Army of beans? Just beans
An
everywhere.
army of beans? Do you have bean tattoos?
I mean, a Freddy glove would come in handy.
It's true. It's sharp.
Like, that sounds like a stellar thing to me.
And fucking Bells gets the wall monster from Johnny the Homicidal Maniac. Yeah. It's perfect.
Which would also be fantastic.
Absolutely. You gotta keep the walls wet, man.
I still I know what it is, but I have not read it, so I'm always just like, this is cool, and I have no clue what's on her.
Fair. I love those comics. I haven't read them in a long time. But... Oh god. Fucking touched my shit. I touched his teeth and they were still a little bit wet. Gross.
Oh no.
That's nice, dude. I just want them to be yellow and gross.
I mean, it's okay. Yeah.
Dirty. Dirty teeth.
Oh, I was like, we're live, Brandon. Hello.
Hello. What's up?
Like, we're just chilling. Painting. We had some characters that we had already started, so we wanted to work on them some more.
Yeah, absolutely.
And hang out. So we're here to chill.
John, I don't think any of us have enough miniatures to be considered armies yet.
No.
We have mostly
might be
just
close
been...
with everything in the studio.
Yes.
But
I think we've mostly all just been kind of getting our feet wet and still like deciding what exactly we want to
Plus,
do.
they're so all over the place with different characters. I don't know that we'd have a like solid one kind of army.
Yeah, at least not yet. We all do have, not all of us, but mostly those of us that have been doing the Warhammer videos, and then a couple other people that have been like starting to dabble, like Sydney, are kind of getting to the point where we've got at least a couple figures. We're working on it.
Yeah.
We've mostly been kind of just playing around with whatever we have that looks cool right now because we haven't really decided a firm direction to go in, you know?
Yeah. Plus, we all have different likes yet. So, like, none of us have our own personal armies yet. We just have, like, a bunch of characters that we like and are starting to, like, decide what we want.
Yeah, exactly.
But aren't, like, for sure, this is the one thing that I like.
Yeah. Pretty much.
So, we're getting there.
We're getting there.
Yeah.
Gotta figure your life out, you know?
But also, yeah, I have a kill, and she's got an orc with a squig.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. That is where we're at the moment. And then I was going to get some of this, and then I'm going to read about some of these.
Yeah.
For those that don't know a lot about Warhammer, or still want to learn, or me just wanting to learn more details about the characters that we're doing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, kill teams are, for sure. That's what I was like. There's definitely some we could put together. We just haven't yet.
Right.
We do have a fair amount of Sisters of Battle and, like, Space Marines.
Yeah. We also have a pile of orcs that got sent to us, which is part of why we picked orcs to paint. One, because orcs are fun. And two, because we're like, we already have these and they're already built, so it might be a good thing to, like, start with.
So we kind of stayed within that because both her and I had those characters and really like them for today.
Yeah.
And that's kind of where we're at right now.
Yeah.
I was working on that. Oh, yeah, it's so nice to put some, like, silver on here. It doesn't feel so, like...
Right?
Yeah, we're gonna paint on them for a little bit. We did a little close look at the beginning. We'll do updates throughout, I promise.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a little bit more of this, like, lighter gray on mine in places, and then I'm gonna probably show you guys and then start working on my metallics again. But yeah, so many things. Cool minor knot. Top art section is insane. Huh, no, I've never seen that one. I'll do better as you may love the look of the armies. Yeah. Like smaller armies instead of like full-blown built-out ones.
That makes sense.
Makes a whole difference sometimes.
Deciding where to put things.
I know. Some of this, I'm like, I might go over this with Black a little later.
Yeah, for sure. Detail-y stuff. Very importante. Stop.
But
too much liquid. Get out of there.
Oh, I know. When it goes on too thick in one place, and you're like, stop.
Yeah. Or like you make a weird little bubble by accident, and you're like, God damn, too much water.
I like go back and like get my brush in there and like kind of scoop it around. I'm like, no.
For sure. Back. For sure. But yeah, if you have minis, what do you have?
Oh, that's
I want to know
too.
all about like what you guys play and like what your favorite shit is.
Like painting, but like to build them. So just have them. I've seen people have them just plain. You don't have to paint them.
You don't have to do anything you don't want to do, baby.
It's definitely like different parts of the hobby too, because like building and painting are two different sections.
Yeah.
Or collecting. Like you could just have them and still not want to build or paint them yourself.
Yeah.
Tale of 4 Warlords. That'd be cool. Okay, no, Charlie, you're allowed to say we're cute, and we'll take that compliment to the bank.
I accept it.
I like having compliments.
I'm not good at accepting them, but I will take it.
I have this running thing. I like compliments, not opinions.
Ooh, that's fair.
So.
I can agree with that.
It seems to get me in the right range of comments.
That's fair.
Space Wolves are great. Minimal chaos and Bigger orc army. 3 to 4 times as much as Warhammer's fantasy models. Fantasy models seem to be also pretty good. I really like that I keep hearing they're coming out with more fantasy, and fantasy's kind of like re-emerging back into everything.
That was what I mostly knew about before we started doing Warhammer videos, was fantasy.
So it makes sense. Right, yeah, you said you ordered the Lizardmen. Painting's going good so far.
Yeah, we like just started a little bit ago, so we haven't really gotten too deep into it yet.
Tau versus orcs.
Hi, the man. Thank you.
So do you guys, okay, so other question.
Yeah.
Like, I know you guys have, like, armies you like, but do you ever build 2 armies so you play the whole game by yourself?
Can you even do that? Would that be like playing chess against
yourself? It'd be like, you know, when you, like, swivel the board of chess. And, like, you play both sides, but you have, like, 2 different armies that are your favorite, and you just, like, enjoy making...
I've never thought about that.
That happen. It's a whole thing. Also, thank you so much,
Yes!
man.
I yelled at you a little bit before the sound came through, but thank you.
And I was like, I had to say something else, because I was like, I heard sounds. I think we said thank you, but I don't know.
I always do it when I first see it in chat, and then it, like, because it's YouTube, it takes a while instead of being just, like, instant, so then I'm like, oh, yeah, that was
like,
the same
one. You've played games solo?
A streamer friend
I
of
honestly
ours.
just love to collect and paint them, but would like to get into more. That's why I feel like sometimes that it's more of a collection thing, rather than I actually play the game.
Right. I know so many people that have sets like that. Because they're like, I don't really have anybody to play with. It takes too long to set up. I don't really care enough about actually playing. I just like to have them and make them.
Just like,
and I'm like, you know, more power to you, dude. You know what you're into.
Like, why not? Like, if you can just chill, have a great time.
Yeah.
There's not that, like, you know, when you're playing with your friends sometimes and they don't play the fun way and they just whatever. When you're playing by yourself, you can kind of like pick a mood for both sides and it won't be like terrible.
Yeah.
Like,
that's what got me out of Magic, because I knew too many people that were just assholes about it.
We have an anger jar for that. If you get too angry about playing the game, you owe $1 to the anger jar in my house.
That's amazing. I love that.
Because we don't... Because once you stop playing fun, I've started to, like, when they do stuff, and I'm like, are you having a good time? And they're like, yeah, it's really good today. And I'm like, anybody playing blue? And they're like, no. I'm like, okay, you're having a great time.
Amazing. I used to... he stopped going, which thank God, but we used to play Magic at the pub sometimes, and there was this one fucking dude that, like, specifically, if he knew that you were, like, kind of new or, like, didn't build a crazy deck, he had, like, 4 mill decks.
Yeah.
That he would just use against people that he knew would be able to combat them, and all he cared about was winning.
That makes me sad.
So he would, like, go find new players and just, like, play against them just to win. And I'm like, that's the worst shit in the world. Are you kidding me?
That's why, like, sometimes they get protective, and we've definitely had conversations where there's, like, that one couple, but they won't kill each other. And they're like, that's no. If you are going to play and have a real game with us, you guys have to be able to kill each other.
Right?
Cooperative board games are a thing. Like yesterday! Oh my god, that last
Oh my god, yeah! Dude, okay, so if you're not already on Twitch, first of all, can't recommend it enough. It's a very, very good time.
Definitely.
Second of all, go check out the VOD from our big long stream, because we played a murder mystery game, and it was the most fun I've had in like 100,000 years. It was such a good time. It was such a joy. I can't wait to do more of those, because, like, I'm just so thrilled that you guys liked it, too, and I'm like, oh, that means I can do it again.
I didn't want to, like, get more, because, like, they're one of my favorite things, but I was like, what if they hate it?
Right, what if we have a great time, but the community hates it? But, like, the fact that everyone responded to it so well, I'm like, yay!
Yeah, now we're like, we want to bring it back!
Yes.
It was a lot of fun. I won a lot of points, you did. I am just, like, vindicated that when I left, I said Conrad was the top of my list. And then you guys were like, oh, I think it's this. And I'm like, oh my God, was my weird theory true?
And I feel like I got tricked. I got lulled into a false sense of security, because, like, the whole time we're being like, essentially we were talking about it and I was like, okay, I don't actually think it's Emma, but I think that I've been overthinking so many of the answers because it keeps being the easy answer that like it probably is Emma because Emma's the easy answer.
Far.
Yeah. And
Hey, Alan!
Thank you so much. But yeah, that's like the only reason that I thought it was Emma because I was like, well, I keep getting this thing in my head where I'm like, it can't be that easy. It has to be more complicated than that, which is what happened with the like trail cams and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I was like.
So I was like, well, then it probably is Emma. I'm like reading too much into it, and then it wasn't.
I very much, once they said like, man wants to retire, and I was like, hear me out. He wants the prestige and is willing to kill for it.
Yeah.
Because like I had a different theory though. I thought the kid had actually found the links.
Oh, yeah, that's kind of where I was getting too.
Conrad wanted to be the one that found it, not
and was
him.
Mad.
So I thought he killed Toby to be the one to discover it.
Yeah.
But it went the other direction.
It was so fun though. Yeah, you absolutely, if you want to see us big brain energy and scream a lot.
Yeah. It was so much fun.
It was so good.
Oh my gosh. Stan just won. Amazing. So yeah, it was a good time. If you haven't joined us on our Twitch side, definitely check that out. We're not going to fight today, but we are painting things to maybe fight with later in the future. Who knows?
Who knows? We don't have enough table space for that right now.
No.
We got too much shit on the desk.
And I'm fixing stuff upstairs, so the table that would be for this is covered in things.
Yes. Thank you, John, for dropping that link.
But I have many a plan this month to, like, fix things up, so maybe soon. Soon. We'll get there.
But yeah, man, and then they have, that same company has a box that's apparently their hardest box that's getting discontinued, and I'm like, since we did such a good job with that one.
I did see you put that in there, and I was like, well, I'll wait, because
I'm
we
like,
just
she's
got
on
these
sale. And my brain was just like, might be worth looking into. Because we're fucking big brain. Our brains are too powerful, they're too thick.
Doing good, James. Yeah, we're doing Warhammer painting today. Yes. So Nikki and I have some characters that we had started and would like to get closer to finish. If not even like get finished today with like little details later down the line in our lives, probably outside of stream.
Yes.
But mostly get it finished up today. And we wanted to share that with you and then share some more about like kind of our characters and things.
Oh, my brush!
Oh, man down!
She's dead. She's not dead.
We are painting orcs today.
Yeah.
We've got a couple. I've got a kill, which I'll show you in a little bit. I'm just going to try to finish up some of this light gray so that I can kind of do some detail work today.
Yeah. You gotta let that shit dry down a little bit before you paint other things on top of it.
So I'm just gonna read while like this light gray dries a little, and then I can come back and do some more. But we are doing orcs. That is what we're doing.
Yeah.
And they are pretty rad. But I have found that the underwater and night haunt are like some of my favorites.
Yeah, they're so cool.
The big turtle.
Oh, yeah. That shit is so cool.
It's so good.
I love it.
Amazing. This is a Kilikon, yes. But there is a little orc inside of it. It's basically an angry little man.
Yeah.
In a big suit.
Yeah. Like me.
I'm going to read about them while my paint dries. So you're going to learn some more if you don't know about them.
Mouth shiny on accident. Oopsie.
Oh
well.
A shiny tooth.
Yeah.
No purple. No. All of the purple. That's what I hear. More purple orcs.
More purple orcs. You've never seen one. They're invisible. You don't know they're there.
Yeah, the Deepkin has been something that I've really liked looking into lately. And really want to do some of those figures later.
They seem really cool.
They are pretty rad.
Listen,
because I always have a soft spot for like water things.
Mm-hmm.
Like, definitely, I'm that person that plays Pokemon. I don't care what any of the characters are. I'm picking water.
That's so funny.
I'm like, I don't even care if you're ugly. I'm going to love you.
I'm completely the opposite when it comes to Pokemon. I'm like, I don't care what your type is. Are you cute? Okay, you're coming with me. So I feel like I almost always pick a different type to start with.
Yeah, I just have water for, like, my base, and then I build out my team from there, depending on what I want.
This is a
Load of barnacles, burn!
I swear to God, I got
Thank
to
you
the last
for
one.
your...
Thank you!
I was trying to say thank you for your dollars, but then my mouth went, thank you for your... And I'm like, why? Can I not speak all of a sudden? I need to make some meat tones.
You need some meat tones?
Yes. But I need like 30 colors to make meat. That's what I did before for their tongues because I'm a freak and I don't like using colors straight out of the tube.
Souls. Yes.
My art school background will not tolerate it.
Basically souls. So like it fits.
Ooh, this color's called Crusted Sore. That's hot.
Amazing.
I love it.
I love the names they gave everything.
I know, it's excellent. We love a crusted sore.
It's right. I can paint them pale. It's like my family.
I don't know why that made me make that sound, but you know.
Because it was exactly supposed to make you make that sound.
Fair.
That's just.
I love that Morpheus.
Yeah.
Hi, Carolyn. How are you? Oh my god, Preds. It all makes sense.
Ugh. I have to go back in with like purples in some spots.
Fair.
Just because it like dried a little blotchy.
Yeah, that's kind of the benefit and curse
Which
of
is like,
using
they're
thin
thinner.
paint.
Yeah, because like they're supposed to, but it definitely is going to need a little bit of a oomph later.
Right. Hello.
Amazing.
Charles, thank you so much.
I've not actually seen that.
Crazy insert Pokemon lady.
Which one would it be? If you were a crazy Pokemon, I'm telling you, it would be water.
I don't really have a type. I would be one of those trainers that just has a team because it's cute. And it's like, look at my cute Pokemon, and then yells at you when you slap them. Because they don't actually want to fight, they just want you to look at
this
their
last
Pokemon.
one I got through mostly having just the elephant and
I love that.
the water
I
like starter,
definitely
and that's it.
named the new elephant after you when I got
Oh
one.
my god. Okay, so this is also the thing too. I am really bad at their actual names because I rename all of mine.
Fair.
I'm that person. I put them weird names. So the elephant, don't know what he's called or what his actual like name is because he's Herbert to me. So I was like, I don't know who you are, but you're Herbert on the team.
I love that.
I forgot what I named the Wolo that I had. It was like Frank or something.
I love that.
Like something ridiculous.
I also name almost all of my Pokemon. At least if I think I'm going to have them in my team much.
Amazing. Flesh paints? Do you just... Oh, yeah. Do you do a lot of things that don't have flesh tones, I guess?
That's good. Gums color.
Crazy orc lady? Gameplay of Resident Evil Village. It was so good. It was such a good game.
I
Such a
love
good
that game so fucking much. I finally started my home playthrough too
Oh, yeah.
the other day. I was trying to be like, I'm gonna use a fucking keyboard because I want keyboard practice. And then I was just so angry the whole time that I switched to a controller. Which is funny because like,
That makes sense.
like first person games, usually I'm okay with like using a keyboard. Like Outer Worlds and a couple other ones that I played not that long ago, I was like, oh yeah, this is great. Like Cyberpunk, great. For some reason, Resident Evil just does not work with a keyboard. It's
just like, I
terrible.
can't.
Are you enjoying your shrooms? Amazing. Thank you, Sorcerer.
Thank you.
They're pretty great. I am
Just
enjoying my
yeah,
shrooms.
just nervous. Oh my god, all the things.
Yeah, there's
The
a
game
lot
makes
going
you
on.
like question everything.
Right? God, it's so good. I love it.
It was interesting too because like so I was blocking your spoilers, so I
Yes.
got spoiled,
Oh.
but then the spoiler was technically twice, and I was like, whoa!
Oh. That's interesting.
So it was a whole thing.
That does sound like a whole thing.
But that was probably a surprise for me because I was expecting like this and then it was like technically twice and I was like, wait, what? Yeah.
I'm sure I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't want to get too much more.
Right. We're not going to beans, y'all.
Uh-huh. I was like, I feel bad.
We're just going to like make eye contact with each other and be like,
yes, yes. And it's like, it's pretty obvious probably.
Yeah.
But
it's definitely not him losing his hands because that happens more than twice.
Oh my god, that made me crazy pants. And I was like, where? His hands are just back and they're fine?
The fact that he
oh my god, the one time that he just sprayed it back on.
That was like my favorite.
My whole arm. Done, it's fine, it's shiny.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, like, I'm willing to suspend some disbelief for the like healing items in Resident Evil because I feel like that's always been a thing. But like to that extent, I'm like, guys.
Thank you for donating for your trash humor.
Yep. I hope that made you laugh because it sure didn't make me laugh.
Metal music, I like some. I'm a little picky about mine. Or it depends on my mood. Sometimes I just don't like my music to yell at me.
Fair. I listen to
I'm like this is so angry. Why are you so angry? So like, unless I'm in like that headspace, I can't.
Fair. I like being yelled at.
Mm-hmm.
But only in
Thomas, that's who I mean. I'm just bad at remembering that because I don't name them anything normal. So
and that's fine.
I'm always like, what is this one?
When I was a kid, I used to name my Pokemon all after just whatever was the closest to me. And it resulted in some pretty weird shit.
I just feel bad when, like, my friends would be like, yeah, who's on your team? And I'm like, Frank and Willis. Yeah. And they're like, who?
Yeah.
Like, well.
Let me explain. I like it, though. Why am I, like,
Fixture's the least recyclable. You're right.
I'm so determined to paint this fucking thing some gums. I'm just like, no. They can't just go from meat color to fucking teeth. He's got to have gums. Like, why? Why am I so...
You like it.
My fucking hands are so shaky.
Oh,
you would think with, like, drawing lines being half my job that I wouldn't have such shaky hands. But no. I've always had shaky hands. I've just adapted.
Yeah, you just work with them. But also, that's why we have a race.
There we go.
Amazing. Paint the guns first, then the teeth. Oh, gums. I was like, guns first? Why would you paint the guns first before you can touch the teeth? That makes no sense. Then it did.
I love it.
And I was like, my brain did not compute that for like a hot second.
That's fair.
I was like, wait, why though?
I love it. Hell yeah. Gums. We love gums.
Video game solo? What? I mean, I play a lot of games solo, but honestly, recently, it's been all multiplayer games.
That's fair.
I haven't played a, solo game in a hot minute. Mm-hmm.
Well, and, I don't know. We play solo games all the time on Twitch.
Yeah.
It just kind of depends what you're doing. If you meet on YouTube, though, if you want us to play more games solo, you have to watch them.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing.
So.
They don't do well over there, so we do them on Twitch instead.
Yeah. The live stream thing did work pretty well, though, but it has to be, the perfect game for that.
Yeah.
So we are looking into doing more of those.
If we do some new stuff like that.
Yeah.
Good.
The, half live thing worked pretty well.
I don't know if my mods will let me play that again.
I really liked
murdered
Darkest
them all
Dungeon,
last time.
Oh, did you name everybody after them?
Yep, and then I killed them.
I love it. That's amazing. That makes me very happy, actually.
And I was like, well, lost everybody. Sorry!
Yes. Sorry, not sorry. You're all dead now.
It was one of those, whoopsie daisy.
Right. I'm going to get a bigger brush for this part because I just want the whole thing to be this. And then I'll go back into it later.
I think I want that all to be, metallic with black. So I'm like...
Hell yeah.
Maybe I'm done with light gray because I think I want lots of metallic.
You, actually. I already had you over here.
JRPGs? Sometimes.
Guess not what. What you talking about?
So
what you talking about, Willis?
Only play phone games or Animal Crossing anymore? That's fair. That does happen to a lot of people.
Yes.
I still am like halfway through the Little Nightmares game on my phone because like I'm always doing stuff, so I can't just like be only in that game.
Yeah. Multitasking too much.
But I'm like, I think I'm like halfway because I'm to the second villain. So
I keep
the Arms Man comes back in the.
Really?
Yeah, he's the first guy you meet.
Interesting.
I was like, Arms Man!
Arms Man! Freaking Arms Man.
Oh no, we got like a bunch of primers. We're like gonna get some other ones later and stuff, but we have primer. We're good. I think everybody like paints different too.
Yeah.
So there's a bunch of different stuff. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys a little update on my man while he dries because I need a lot of black and metallic. So he's doing all the lights right now.
Yeah. It's always easier to start with that and then kind of go.
Yeah.
It's harder to go backwards.
You want to click over for me?
Yeah, I will do that.
So I can share my man.
Boom.
There he is. He's got a little more gray tones on his weapons and arms and things. You can see that I put a little dark metallic before just to see if I liked it. But I'm going to go around with like the more darker metal tones and like black highlights because I want it to be spooky like Halloween.
Spooky like Halloween. I love him. He's beautiful.
Yeah. He getting there. He's missing things. What was he missing?
I don't see him missing any bits.
So I was like, what? You mean that there's just white everywhere? Because, yeah. That I agree with. Oh, can't see part of his arm. Yeah.
Oh.
There's a bunch of stuff all around. It's because his gun is, like, very white at the moment.
That's fair. Yeah, it's making it pretty blown out.
Yeah, it's pretty, like, yuck. Amazing. But yeah, okay. But, well, that dries a little before I, like, go right next to it with another paint because I don't want it to, like, bleed all around.
Nasty.
Because purple.
Oh, God damn it! You fucking got me. I didn't even think about it.
I didn't think about it at all. I very much, like, when I was like, what colors? I'm like, Halloween.
And now you're happy. Like, oh, he's sneaky. Mm-hmm. I forget if orange does anything.
I think it did.
I know red, blue, and purple for sure. But I can't remember if orange is a thing. Is orange a thing? Preds, I trust you.
We have a good chunk of orc army.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, I accidentally dunked my finger in not dry paint. I'm like, I'll just put my finger there to make sure I know what's happening. And then, nope.
I think that's what he said.
No, it's because they think purple is sneaky.
Orange,
so,
no. Okay.
So purple is sneaky.
Mm-hmm.
Orange is healthy. Cool. So you're healthy and sneaky. Look at that. Amazing. You're amazing.
Okay, I'm going to read about my boy, and then I'll read about hers when I, like, get to another part.
Hell yeah.
Because I wanted to learn, like, a little bit more in depth, the detail. Like, I know his name, and that he's just an upset little angry man inside of it, which just speaks to my soul.
It also speaks to mine. I too want to be
the minute I found out that's what it was, I was like, I love this man.
Yes.
I want him in my life.
Yeah, I always knew red fast, blue lucky, purple sneaky.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Killican, or this one says Killican.
Oh yeah, yellow's for like money.
Cans?
Money lucky man.
Is a cybernetic orc combat walker. So that's why he's a big boy.
Big boy.
Because he's got a little man inside. They're smallish bipedal walkers composed of a rickety, lightly armored con, perched atop a pair of piston driving legs, and armed with a section of ranged and close combat weapons, which is why I have a gun and a saw.
Yeah, you gotta be able to fight both close and far. That's the way.
Excited. Like can? Is it can instead of con? I just thought it would be con and like.
That's fair.
I don't know. I can. Okay. Now I know.
I feel like 80% of Warhammer you don't hear said aloud. So it's like one of those things where you read it so much and then your brain is like, this is the right.
Okay, so can. So it's a Killican.
That makes sense.
I think I thought it was con because Killa had the really solid K.
It's probably Killican because it's essentially a can on legs.
It's technically a can on legs. Yeah, it's true.
I was going to say that seems like
a killer can.
Exactly.
Okay, so we know that relatively primitive and weak by orc standards. They are nonetheless fast and incredibly dangerous for their size, and one or two are more than a match for an Astra Militarium Sentinel Walker. Oh, that's pretty good to know.
Yeah.
There's going to be big words in here that I've never seen, so I'm like, As for the operator within, Killikans are not so much piloted as they are inhabited by a particularly ill-tempered Gretchen.
Yeah, they just kind of live in there.
Requiring the skills of both a mech boy and a pain boy. Interesting. Fielding a Killikan entails first building the vehicle itself, then hardwiring a volunteer grot. Is it grot or Groot?
I think it's grot.
Grot, because there's only one O. Directly into the control systems. Man, he's just like, he's hardwired in there?
Plural for them is Killikans. I was going to say, I feel like the old ones did look like a garbage can, so that makes a lot of sense, Joe Boy. They're just kind of like...
Amazing. He's like, grot. Okay, cool. I did it right the first time, but then I was like, concerned.
Yeah. You're like, wait, what if...
The painful procedure. God, so they're like legit strapped in here.
Yeah, they like.
I thought he was like a tank.
That's
with
their
like
weird
little
house,
buttons,
but also
and like
their skin, kind
gears,
of.
not like strapped in there. Okay, so I've learned something. This painful procedure is not unlike the technology used in the creation of Space Marine dreadnoughts, although significantly cruder and messier because it works.
Yeah.
Not only is the procedure excruciatingly painful, but implanting a grot into a Killikan often increases the creature's aggression and brute savagery. Yeah, I mean,
you would be angry too if you were glued to a can.
You're like...
But a wire's coming out of your ass, like...
God, can you imagine? He's got all these painful procedures. I would be pissed off, and I have a knife.
Yeah, something brutal, you absolutely should. I want everything to be pink.
It's so good. Oh my gosh. Their pilots put their relative skills with firearms to good use, blowing the Zog out of anything unlucky enough to cross their paths.
I love that.
Despite being hardwired into a 10-foot tall killing machine, pilots still retain a good degree of Gretchen cowardice. So they're like angry, but also like, please don't.
Yeah. They like want to kill you, but also just like hide in a corner somewhere.
Dread?
It makes sense that you're purple. You're sneaky.
Yeah. That's what I'm like, don't touch me.
Yeah.
Don't touch me, but I'm angry.
If you can't see me, then you can't touch me, but I'm angry.
As a result, they still believe in safety in numbers and have a good habit of losing their nerve under fire. Can you imagine being like, yeah, never mind?
Right. Especially when you're that big. You're just like...
Gotta get them out with a can opener.
Yeah.
It's not unheard of for them to waddle about in circles or freeze up entirely on the first sign of danger.
I love that.
They're like so angry and ready, but they're also chickens. Which is why I love
I was gonna say, the more you read about this, the more I'm like, yeah, that's for Sydney.
Yeah,
that's hers.
I'm like, this poor sweet baby.
You made a good choice.
They're so good.
A walking tank that screams "Mommy at danger." My favorite. So fun. I love it.
So designing wise, roaring, stumbling, clanking towards the enemy in thick clouds of oily smoke with huge iron claws snapping and heavy weapons spitting death indiscriminately. Oh God, indiscriminately. Ooh, wow. I was
like, incriminately? What's that mean?
I was like, there's a D in there.
Okay. I feel that. Sometimes reading out loud makes your brain.
We have not played tabletop yet. So far we're kind of just collecting and learning, and really getting into this. Nikki was really into orcs a long time ago and some of the fantasy stuff. But then got out of it for a while, so we're like slowly putting our toes back in the water.
And I never actually like owned any. I just knew people that played them and was like, this is cool, and read a bunch.
Yeah. So that's what we're learning. Let's see. Superficially smaller, even cruder cousins to the Death Dreads, which Preds was just talking about. And most often with fewer limbs, are actually in many ways very different war machines. There's no small part because they are this is in no small part because they are crewed not by orcs, but rather by grots wired into the controls. I still, like, this poor man just wired up in there. I really thought it was a tiny, angry tank, but it's not.
Makes way more sense than why they're so pissed
We
off.
have looked a lot at doing Sisters of Battle cosplay in the future.
Yes. Oh,
That is something we probably
I have a friend that knows how to make armor. Anyway. I'm not saying I'm saying it, but I'm saying it.
Amazing.
You know?
Thank you guys all for the subs, too.
Yes,
I don't know if you're
welcome.
here and subbing or not, but, like, I see you.
Yeah, the way our system shows things, it just dumps it all on it as it wants, so sometimes it's hard to know.
Let's see. When can construction is in the offing. Offing? I don't think I know that word. Gretchen, for every meter and stripe queue up for a chance to exchange their picked upon, bullied, and often appallingly short lives as the orcs' dogs' bodies for an equally short but far more spectacularly violent and magnificent existence as a Kill-Can pilot.
I love that.
So they're like tiny weenie boys.
Yeah.
That are just like, I can't do things. I want to be part of the
You're like,
army, but I
life sucks.
need-
Yeah.
And
You did not suck
I
so
have
hard.
a short life. So I might as well go out like an angry tank.
Yeah. Sounds more fun that way.
Right. Dreams of lording it over their larger masters and handing out some damage for a change. Filling their little brains with delight.
That's me.
Be like,
That sentence is me.
"Ah!" You just
Filling
so
it
delighted
fills my
to be
little
the-
brain.
And then you can tell the big guys next to you, like, I killed more people.
Yeah. You're like, oh, bitch. Did you
Angry
kill 50
Sandy
dudes
confused
today?
King.
No, I did.
I love it. Indeed, such can be the competition among them that many mech. I don't know what that mech. I'm gonna open this. I don't know what that is.
I'm pretty sure
I
it's
know.
just,
A
yeah.
mech boy. Oh, it's just another kind of orc.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they're like engineer-y types.
Yeah. I just want to make sure because like I'm learning about orcs and I was like,
Orcs,
oh.
the way orcs spell things, it's kind of like Mortal Kombat.
Mm.
If it's got a K in it, usually it's the English word just with the K in it.
Okay.
Not always.
Please,
but
no more
often.
thinking. Mech mechanics. Okay, cool. That's why I was like, I'm clicking on things because I don't know all their names. I like know like the general things, and I don't know everybody's names within each army.
Mm-hmm.
Workshops and grot mobs hold impromptu lotteries to decide who is picked to pilot the new cans. This is to cut down on the murder and backstabbing between the hopeful
Hi,
candidates.
Catherine. Welcome in. We've got a lot of stuff. Happy hunting.
Amazing.
We're live on Twitch every day, but we're usually live on here on Sundays.
It's true. We are. Usually we do some challenges. We did that for a couple weeks. Then we do some Warhammer stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So every Sunday we're going to have a YouTube little stream just to like check in on things.
We're also always exploring new ways to do live
Yes,
YouTube stuff.
the
So
appointed
you might see some new
volunteer.
fun formats someday, you know? You never know. You never know what you're gonna get.
This is the part I liked. Once in their new metal bodies, it is not unknown for the grot inside to seek out and wreak some well-earned revenge on their former oppressers. So they're like, I was little before, and I'm not now! And
Me
then,
when
like,
I wear my
slap him.
demonias. I was little before, but I'm not now! Stomps up to live.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I'm glad
While
you're
this
having a
is
good
looked
time,
at
Sanish.
as normal and indeed funny by the orcs, most mechs soon learn the wisdom of fitting their Kill-Cans with a handy off switch in order to keep them dormant between battles.
So they can nap.
They literally like, shh.
Yeah.
They're like, you're a little too
You're too much,
crazy
man.
right now.
You
and
gotta
angry.
cool it. Cool
Hold
your
on,
jets.
we'll save you for later, okay?
Right?
I love that they built in an off switch.
That's hysterical. That makes
That's
me very happy.
so funny.
They're like, shut the fuck up for a minute, you know?
Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see. And then their roles. The war bosses see Kill-Cans as handy and completely disposable shock units. Okay, that makes sense. Because they're angry, they're kind of weenie, and like throw them into there.
Aw, Charlie, we love talking to you too. If you like talking to us even more, you should come say hi on Twitch sometime. It's a really good time. Anyway, that's
Sure.
my official plug.
Get wrecked, Squirt. Imagine a dumpster fire, but with an on and off switch.
Literally a dumpster fire. It's a garbage can.
Amazing.
I love it.
Let's see. They're well armored enough to run in and lead the charge, but with a unusual augment of a single close combat art fitted with a massive sheer blade claw. Okay, so that's buzzsaw or hammer, and matched on the other arm with a close range heavy weapon of some sort. Yeah. So that's where you have like a gun hand, a saw hand.
Yeah.
Ready. But they're kind of like, they sound more like not long range. They're just like supposed to go in, start the battle,
right?
Create as much carnage and anger.
It's kind of like having a shotgun and a knife.
Yeah.
You're still going to be close up either way, but then you have a shotgun and a knife.
Yeah. They're able to do considerable. I had to break that down a little bit.
Yeah, your brain went
damage, even to heavy opposition. An added bonus being that any cans that get wrecked or blown to bits can easily be salvaged afterwards and recycled into more kill cans. After all, there is never any shortage of volunteer pilots.
I love that.
Can you imagine just volunteering to be like absolutely medically wrecked and then slammed into a tank?
You know, I guess if your life is boring enough and you're like, well, I'm only going to live for like 3 years anyway.
Better. Oh, they aim better too.
That's fun.
So they're not the stormtroopers of the group.
No.
Oh. The downside is that even a massive armored piston-driven grot is still, sadly, a grot at heart. Despite its newfound power, they often prove cowardly, skittish, and very distracted.
Aww, me
Having
too.
none of the...
Specifically the very distracted part.
Yeah, psychotic and often suicidal sense of invulnerability that most orcs succumb to once wired into a Dreth dread. Okay, so they get a different mindset in the other one than these. They're like more antsy and like ready to rumble. These guys are a little bit more like, I could turn around and run, maybe.
Yeah, I could just go. Like, how about I go?
They wisely tend to field them in small mobs to bolster their courage. So they put them all together. They're like, be angry together!
Yeah. And then they can like chatter with each other and be like, yeah, we can fucking do this. Yeah, we can fucking do this. Let's get pumped. Yeah, let's go.
But despite this, some have been known to stagger about in panic while shot at or try to hide when things get rough. Conversely, when confronted with an overpowered foe or an enemy in disarray, the grot's natural, like, vicious streak comes to the forefront, and their overpowered little sadists take great pleasure in gunning down, burning, crushing, slicing anything that it's back to them.
I love that. Overpowered little sadists. This is a really great sentence.
Overpowered little sadists are like, huh, they're having trouble! He turned around!
Yeah.
Shoot him!
Right? He tripped! Fuck him up!
It's incredible. Ah.
Thank you, Baba!
I love it. So that's kind of what I have about the one I'm building. And I'm going to paint some more, and then we can read about her little mans. She's got a war boss and, like, a little guy, which I absolutely love.
I put some more mans on the mans. I could show you my mans. Oh, my back popped. I leaned and my things exploded. And by my things, I mean my carcass. This part's
If a space marine stubs their toe, they just go mental? That's hilarious.
I never knew that. That's very funny. That's so oddly specific. That makes me happy.
They're just like, ah! My toe!
Check it out. He's a little shiny because he's wet, but I made some progress. He's got gums now. Both of them do.
It looks gross. So good.
Yay. Man, the only thing that it makes me sad is that the lighting makes it so blown out, so it's just like so bright. We'll post pictures though too, so you can see them later in their full glory.
Yeah. Oh, I messed this one up a little bit. My bad.
Oh no.
Yeah, I might have gotten on my face. I'll be right back.
Oh no.
I was like, it's like a little bit.
Oh no. Thank you, pizza. Good luck with the rest of your day. Thank you for hanging out while you could. I love you.
Oh, it's not too bad. It looks like weird metallic sparkles.
You know, you could just pretend you did it on purpose. I think I'm gonna go. I tried to make, so I got my little man. I got his eyes shiny. But the actual orc, I tried to do the same thing, and his eyes are just too, like, sunken in. I'm just gonna go back over it with black, because I don't like how it looks. Blah, 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 beep. We need close-ups? We just showed you. We just did a close-up, baby. I don't have anything closer than that. The webcam won't allow it. It would pee its pants. Which is unfortunate, but, you know, it happens. Webcams pee their pants sometimes, you know. But we will probably be posting... Oh. Sydney, did you have that go live in Discord yet?
What? No. I need to do that today.
Okay. I was going to say we could post it there, but then I went, I don't know if it exists yet.
It does not. Well, I'll put it live today with pictures.
Cool. We can do that, yeah. Join our Discord. That's all I'll say right now. Because, yeah, you know, we're still working on working on it.
I haven't been home long enough.
Fair.
But I can log in and do it today.
But yeah, join our Discord, and then we'll post some cool-ass pictures. And you'll get to see him. He's so cute. I love him. A good boy. Don't worry too much about the eyes. Listen. Listen, Linda. My fucking BFA says eyeballs. My brain cannot not do it. It's required by law. I have to worry at least a little bit about the eyes. I'm trying not to be anal retentive about it. But I can't not be weird about it at least a little bit, you know? Get some more green. Touch up his aesthetics. Oh, Bert, are you that behind? We've been calling them cans. If you just saw her pronouncing it cons a little while ago, then you might want to refresh. Use a toothpick? Ah, that's a good idea. We don't have any, but I'll have to remember for that for next time. I do at home. I'm scared to use acrylic-based paint on it, though, because I use it for watercolor. I have a paintbrush that's, like, literally 2 hairs. That bitch is ridiculous. But I don't want to use other kinds of paint on it because it's a watercolor brush, and I'm scared I'll ruin it. So I haven't used it for anything else. Because that bitch is fancy. For being literally 2 hairs, she cost money. Which is unfortunate. That's how the world works. But, you know, it's how it do. I just want a little more, like, dark greeny on his head. Look at me fucking getting all into making his forehead wrinkly before I, like, actually finish painting half of it. I'm like, oh, that would be cool if I put a little bit more dark green in his little creases so he looks more creasy. Not me fixating on weird shit. Not at all.
I got all the weird paint off my face.
No, you're good. I always like tips. I just, you know. We got what we got right now because we're not in our homes.
Like a certain shade of paint, or is that a brand of paint?
We've got, I think, if you mean the ones that are like toner, that basically make things
that's
darker.
I wasn't sure if that was a brand or a kind of like.
If that's what you mean, then we definitely have toner, but we don't have. So we've got like, which is essentially a wash.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have a couple. There's like some washes. We've got like some flesh ones. We've got some darks, and like a soft brown. Inks or washes. Okay, so then yeah, we do have some of those.
Mm-hmm. I've never heard it called shade paint. So
Neither have I. That's why I was like, shade what?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, who?
Yeah. If I remember right, it's essentially like you use it to water it down without using water, so you can kind of make the colors deeper instead of just thinner.
Interesting. I have no idea.
guys want orc jets? Sure.
Jets?
Sounds great.
Like,
I'm in.
like a fighter jet? Do they have planes? I have questions. Like, what? You're an orc in real life?
Good for you.
How long are your teeth?
Yeah. Do you brush them?
Yeah.
I have to know if my unbrushed teeth are realistic. Do orcs get cavities?
You know, wouldn't they just get angry and, like, pull their tooth out?
I mean,
They'd be
yeah,
like,
but teeth are money.
Stupid herd! Got $20.
$20, yeah, that's fair. $20 make you holler, you know?
You know, there's a whole thing.
It's a whole thing.
If you just got here, we're painting some minis today and then looking up some lore about things we're painting.
Yeah.
Spacecrafts? What? Makes sense, I guess, to get around, but, like, I guess I just didn't picture them being non-ground people.
That's fair. Non-ground people is a fun way to put it.
You gotta have interesting ways of describing things.
It's true.
All the
it's
fun
very
part.
important. Non-ground people as well.
Non-ground people.
I love being a non-ground people. I haven't been a non-ground people in a long time.
I know.
Get me in an airplane.
There's new
please,
Rick and Morty
for the love
tonight?
of God. There's a whole season of Rick and Morty I haven't seen because I don't have cable, so I don't watch them until they're like on streaming.
That makes sense.
And then I think they added the previous season to Hulu a while ago, and I just straight up forgot it existed. So I still need to like go back and actually watch
It's one
it.
of those shows I watch with people, but not alone.
Fair.
I just like wouldn't pick it for myself.
Yeah. Usually I watch it with Jim, but we kind of forgot, and then we started watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and now we don't have time to watch anything else because there's so much of it.
That's fair.
We just watched that day's episode of Game Grumps and then watched like 4 episodes of JoJo, and then we're like, we did it. That's our media
That
for the
would do
day.
it. Yeah.
Oh yes, the gentle soothing whir of the printer.
Yes. She's making sure Patreon has all of their goodies.
Mm-hmm. Doing her best, working hard.
No, I don't think I have. I love when people are like, do this and then I'll like you. No, thank you.
Yep.
Again, no requests,
No.
only compliments.
I
No
don't do
opinions,
requests.
only compliments.
Oh,
There is a Guys Play channel. They started a long time ago, but I'm pretty sure it just sits there. I don't think there's anything on it.
Also, like, Guys Play is half of YouTube, so...
They just don't call it that.
Yeah. It's not named that, but it's everywhere.
It's there. But I remember when we started the channel, somebody instantly was like, oh, I will do this.
Yeah.
And it's there.
You're like, okay.
Somebody has had this thought.
I don't think they've ever used it, though.
Orcs throw asteroids at planets filled with orcs. They don't care if some die, as they just spawn more.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It's genius.
They're like, we like this planet. Oh, some of us are there? Meh, burn it.
Yeah.
We don't care. Start over.
It'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
That's great. Oh my god, Wrinkly. Sometimes how do you get in here?
Right.
Like how? How do I get there?
Very, very tiny brush.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very tiny, very, very
It's when you're
very
like
pointy.
through somebody's leg and up and over and like behind a thing. You're like,
Yeah.
I can't.
We're like, how do I weave this shit in there?
Strap rockets to the moon to travel. Call it attack mode.
So good.
They do. They grow like mushrooms. You just grow them out of the ground. My favorite, literally one of my favorite things about Lord of the Rings is when they just have the thing and they're just like ripped from the ground. They're like, you gotta bake your orc. They like dump a bunch of trees in there, have a bunch of fire ovens going, and then they just bake orcs out of the ground.
Yeah, and then when they emerge, they're like, I'm alive? What the fuck is this?
And they're like, what's happening? I'm angry!
Oh, it's about that time. I said I was gonna do a thing today.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just gonna do it early. It's fine. Oh, gotta make sure my phone's on mute. Okay.
Yay! Yeah, joining our Discord lets everybody kind of communicate, check in on things.
Yeah.
We
It's
update
lovely.
everything. If you ever want to know, like, our schedules and you're like, oh my god, when are they on again? It's in there.
Oh gosh, what hashtags do I put on this? Oh no.
All of them. Not really, but, like, all of them. I always put, like, 4. 2 that have to do with that and 2 of whatever's big.
That's fair. Prime Day deals dance it is.
Yep, that's it. That's all I do. I'm like, yep, this seems cool.
Cool. Wait. No.
Hit you?
It was trying to post a private by default, and I was like,
Oh.
that's not right.
You're like, no, show the
That's
people!
not what we wanted. There it is. Wow.
Got a lot of memes for everything, always. There were elves once. Yep. Just taken and tortured.
Good. Ah. It's there. I did it. It exists.
Yay!
It's real. It happened. How long did we paint? It depends. So I started mine when we did the first YouTube painting stream with Liv. And we did it for quite a bit longer than we have the last few times. Yeah. So I feel like I probably a couple hours at least.
Yeah.
And then today we've been live since 12:30. So about an hour and a half, I think. Yeah. Oops, that's the wrong boy. I didn't mean to squeeze out that boy. I wanted this boy. Wrong boy!
Different boy, take it back.
Different boy! Yeah, he's sneaky. He's sneaky and he's Halloween. He's sneaky, healthy Halloween.
It's my favorite.
That's the new Live, Laugh, Love. Sneaky, healthy Halloween. Someone embroider that on a throw pillow. Sneaky, healthy Halloween.
Sneaky, healthy Halloween. Honestly, it sounds like our vibe, so...
Truly.
We're like a little bit of health. We eat our vegetables, but also make it Halloween.
Yeah, precisely. It's the GP way. Sneaky, healthy Halloween.
The GP way. Make it Halloween!
Make it Halloween.
I don't care what it is. You want to sell it to me? Make it Halloween!
Accurate. 1,000% accurate.
It's really true. Our entire team, we're like,
so
oh, but
true.
look, it's Halloween!
Yeah. You're like, that's cute, but does it have a skull on it? No.
That's it.
Pass.
I'm good.
Hard pass.
And then they're like, look, it's orange and skulls. And we're like, okay.
You're like, all right, baby, I see you. Take my money. $10.
As long as your vegetables, you mean potatoes. Sometimes I do.
Sometimes she eats her vegetables. Only sometimes.
I have vegetables growing in my garden right now that I'm very proud of.
I love vegetables. I've never met a vegetable I don't like. No one believes me when I say that, but it's the truth.
That's fair.
Fruit, however. I've met many fruits I don't like.
Oh.
Fucking apples, not my friend.
You're like, do not. Nope. And then
My enemy.
Eats apple salads all the time.
Bananas, no thanks.
Oh.
Pears, I'll eat them sometimes, but I'm not really a fan.
I will say, though, I like bananas, not banana-flavored things.
See, and I'm the opposite. I like banana runts, and that's it.
Yuck. No.
I've always heard that that's what bananas used to taste like, though, before they got, like, genetically engineered to death.
We don't have any skull-shaped merch. You're right.
We should
But also, yet.
Yes. Halloween merch when? Probably Halloween.
We've had... I mean, we haven't had... Oh, sorry. T-shirts. But we have had full Halloween stickers.
That's true.
So...
We do a lot of Halloween. We do. October, we go hard.
We just haven't done, like, a T-shirt. But we have done many a Halloween thing.
Yes. I just dipped my finger in something.
I was thinking we should, like, update our Halloween emotes.
Yes, absolutely.
Give them a little spruce or something new. Switch them around.
Yeah. Or maybe, like, use some of the old ones, but then also make more.
Yeah.
Instead of just, like, one of each.
Yes.
That sounds fun.
I was thinking about it, and I was like, oh, gotta do more.
Right? Not even Halloween yet, and we're already, like...
We're like, Halloween!
Always. Every fucking year, dude. We start thinking about Halloween stuff, like, 6 months in advance. We're like, it's August, Halloween. September, Halloween.
Don't care. What are we doing for the big stream?
July, Halloween.
I'm telling you, our entire crew, if you make it Halloween, we will want it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't care. Just promote it as Halloween, and we'll be like, all right, I need one.
Yep. Yeah, give it to me. Mm-hmm.
Like, give.
Give me. You give. To me, you
We
give.
have seen that there is going to be another Astartes, and we're definitely going to have to do it. We have been watching that. Because
I'm
that
excited.
was so good.
Right? God.
I've been thinking about watching that again lately.
Right?
With everything, like, that we've been watching and stuff. I'm like, God, I need to watch all our old stuff, like, again, now that I actually kind of know what's happening.
I don't like apples because I don't like sweet stuff and the texture's gross.
That's fair.
Most of the reason that I don't like things is because the texture's gross. It's like 80% of the things I don't like is because the texture's weird.
That's why I hate Jell-O.
Fair. Marshmallows? Absolutely not.
The marshmallow.
Oh, they make me gag.
No.
It's that, like, weird mealy thing that, like, they make your mouth feel wrong.
Lions?
They feel dusty. I can't do it. And they just taste like sugar, so I'm like, there's no incentive to eat this for me.
Okay.
It's nasty.
Yeah, everybody has, like, different preferences on what they like to eat anyway, so.
And I respect that, because honestly, more for me on the things that people hate.
Exactly.
I'm like, hell yeah. You hate mushrooms? I'll eat all your mushrooms all day, every day.
Tradesies.
Yeah. And then you can take, if a marshmallow ever touches my anything.
I was watching the short little oh god, what, Love, Death and Robots?
Mm-hmm.
And the new ones, because I hadn't seen them yet. And this one guy, he's like going to the merchant and everything, and he like goes to get the stuff, and the merchant's like, these are really hard to get now, you know? And he's like, I don't care, I need more next month. And whatever. And then he got back to his house and everything, and they were just a thing of strawberries.
Aww.
It was just a thing of fresh strawberries, and I was like, man, that's a mood.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care, treat myself. This is what I want. And his was apparently strawberries. They're
That's
very good.
both adorable
They're very
and sad.
odd, though, this time round. Like,
Yeah.
whereas they were kind of, like, quirky the first time, these are like, let's make some dark opinions on things. And I'm like, oh, damn, okay.
I didn't really super like the first season because I felt like I liked the animation and I liked that they were all directed by different people, but I felt like it was too obvious that they were all written by the same guy. They all felt like they were told in the same tone of voice.
I see.
And
This
all of the
one's
characters
very
felt like the
different.
same to me, and I was like,
There
so
was
I'm like,
one
I might try
like,
it, but I have
it
no
took
motivation.
me, like 15 minutes to figure out if it was live action or animated.
Oh, weird.
I mean, not 15 minutes because that's how long the thing is. But
Yeah.
like, I kept staring at it like, are you real? No. Oh, but are you?
That
like,
freaks me out. I don't like that Uncanny Valley shit. It makes me nervous.
it was weird. And I was like, okay, but this is kind of cool because like the animation is so good.
Fair.
And I was like, what are you?
Like, this is freaky out.
It like weirded me out. I was like, are you real?
Yeah. Are you real? Are you fake? Are you real life or are you just fantasy?
But then I was thinking, I was like, damn, if they could bring this to video games, I would like be like, is it a movie?
Dude,
Is it
video
a
games
game?
have been unfucking real.
And
the
that's
past
what it
couple
felt like.
years. Thanks
Like-
for your $4, Terry. We have a Feet Pics link on our Twitch
We
page.
do.
If you would like
can
it.
go there.
Twitch.tv/GPTV.
Follow us on Twitch. Find our lovely link.
Yeah, and then go click
Have
it.
a great day.
Yeah. Have a wonderful time with that link.
This is a load of
Barnacles.
A
No,
load
we've
of
just been
barnacles.
getting into Warhammer, so we don't have any Warhammer tattoos.
No, absolutely not.
We are not invested or knowledgeable enough to even, like, I don't know, have those kind of things.
Yes. It's not like an out of the question thing. Like maybe
No.
someday. If we
Maybe
get-
someday, but as of right now, no.
Yeah, absolutely not. We don't know enough.
I'd be like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Who are you?
Why is he here for feet?
I feel
right?
like
He should be on Twitch for feet.
I feel like it would be one of those moments where, like, you get, like, Chinese writing on yourself and people make fun of you because you got the wrong thing.
It says kitchen instead of, like...
Yeah, that's what I feel like would happen if I got a Warhammer tattoo at this point. I would be like, I don't know what this is, and...
You're like, I think I know enough, and then you read more, and you're like, God damn it.
I really don't. They'd, like, you'd be laughable, like, you get some, like, weird side thing, and you're like, I'm a war boss! They're like, nah, you're not.
Yeah, you're like, what?
Like, you're really not, baby. Try again. But it would be really funny.
Yeah. They're like, you tried. He's so damp, but so cute.
You tried. You did all right.
Yeah.
You
did your best, but you didn't do good enough. You tried your best, but you don't succeed.
Yeah, basically. Do you guys have preferred or favored factions? So recently, I have learned that I really like Nighthaunt and Deepkins. They are kind of speaking to me more than the other ones are, but I do not have any figures from them yet.
I have such a hard time picking favorites in anything that I'm still kind of just reading about everything.
Yeah.
I do think just everything about orcs is funny, though. And that makes
I really like this man. I like that he's just an angry, cowardly, scaredy cat.
He's pretty great.
So I do enjoy
So
this.
mad. So fear.
He's just like, I am war! Never mind!
So good. Where did I just put...
So
there.
he makes me happy.
I need to stop putting my paints on both sides of my plate and just put them in the middle because I'm like, where the fuck did that go? Oh, it's on my left. Therefore, it means it's gone forever. And I will never...
OnlyCans!
Yeah. Dude, I'd subscribe to an OnlyCans.
I would laugh a lot.
Yep. I'm down.
It'd be a great time.
I'm down for an OnlyCans.
Oh.
So why? I need... It's you I need. You're the one.
I need something.
I couldn't find which brush I wanted. Because I was like, I want to get this in the, like, little crevasses of the chain so it looks cool. But I couldn't find my, like, teeny.
Yeah.
I like a teeny. An itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini.
Oh my god, can we put one in a yellow polka dot bikini?
Absolutely.
Time? And then sing the song every time we put them out into the universe.
Yes. This orc wore an itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini that he wore for the first time today.
Uh-huh.
And he's wealthy because it's yellow.
And he's having a great time!
Having a good time.
Basically, it's a bunch of preaching. A car with an orc at the wheel. Oh my god. That's hilarious.
A very shooty bikini. Yes. He could have gun titties. That'd be perfect.
That would be magical.
Yellow bikini, titty guns. That's what I want.
Yep. That's
what
the
I want.
goal.
I want it so bad. I gotta get good so I can, like, do that thing that some people do where they, like, combine figures together into, like, one figure so I can make myself an orc with titty guns.
Yes.
For no other reason. I just want an orc with titty guns.
You're like, I just need this.
Yeah, I need it. Titty gun orc, you know? It's the most important
That would be
thing.
hilarious. Holy crap! Retro!
Whoa!
No, leopard print is not it for me.
God!
Incredible.
Dude.
Thank you so much for the support.
Mm-hmm. It
Like,
means a lot. We appreciate
incredible.
you.
Thank you. You guys are always so supportive and here for us, and it's so nice.
You're amazing. You amaze me.
Okay, while I paint this man, though, I want to read about her little
Oh, yeah.
Squib. What?
Squibs. They're great.
Squigs.
Squigs, yes.
I was like,
They're
there's a
so
G
funny.
in there somewhere.
There's so many kinds. My brain always wants to say squibs because I think of the, like, blood packs for theater.
Yeah, that's why I was like,
The,
no.
like, fake when you get stabbed and you explode.
That's why my brain went.
My brain's
we're
like,
saying
yeah,
the wrong
squibs,
thing.
because they're also, like, cannon fodder. And they explode,
Yeah.
so...
It makes sense. Yeah, nope. Only Halloween, not leopard. Leopard is not Halloween.
I mean, it can be if you're dressed as a leopard for Halloween.
That's fair. I don't need to be a Mean Girls.
Oh my
girl.
god, yes.
You just wear whatever you want and wear pet ears.
One of these Wednesdays, we should just all wear pink and then just scream it at everybody for no reason.
Can we have a Mean Girls Halloween though, and
Oh
just
my
wear
God.
animal ears?
Yes. Or we have to specifically dress as each of the girls from Mean Girls, though, and then if nobody gets it, then we'll just, like, roll our eyes at them really aggressively. We'll make a burn book of all of the people in chat that don't get it.
That'd be really funny.
That would be very funny. Now I want it. It's something I never knew I wanted, and now I want it.
Okay, so a squig, short for a squiggly beast. Oh my god! Thank you.
I didn't even know that would happen on this screen.
But,
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Because it's just our alert box.
That's true. I didn't know it was all over, all the same. No. Because I know we updated some stuff, so I wasn't sure. Banana.
Getting those subs started for the day. Alicia and I are going to be over there later today.
Thank you for
Hanging
reminding
out.
me that we've got tone, because now I'm putting it on everything. Because I'm like, ooh, this is going to make it look nice and dirty.
You're like, woo!
I'm like, oh, toner. I forgot you existed. Scrub it up. I see you.
That's amazing.
Anyway, continue with our squigglies.
Yes. I love that it's called a squiggly beast.
Yes.
One. That's
Beautiful.
kind of my favorite new thing.
I'm obsessed.
Okay. Hold on. I'm going to try to finish this cover piece
Oh, yes.
really quick
Do it.
so that I know what I'm actually doing.
Gotta get all up in his butt cheeks. His rumpus.
I like that because
His
I'm fitting this,
badonkadonk.
I'm getting that weird, like, broken metallic look where it's, like, got some, like, white holes and things.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna have to put some, like, tiny detail-y things later.
Mm-hmm.
Because
I feel that.
everything's just, like, blending.
I'm used to being in people's burn books. Absolutely not.
No.
You're the most adorable person. I will fight you. Like, literally. I'll literally fight you.
Get a fight!
I know where you live. I'll slapbox you.
There we go. That would be fun.
Just flying over and slapboxing.
Just is the simplest known form of an orcoid life. There are many types of squigs, each generally filling some kind of function or role in the orc ecosystem. They currently serve as the orc's primary food source.
You can eat them and fight with them.
They're pretty dogs, and we eat them.
Yeah, you know?
Scary! Much like herd animals are for humans. Okay, more like cow, I guess. They're like, look, my pretty cow!
And then
But
also,
also
snack. But also I can
A
make
good
it fight.
steak
Yeah.
later.
You can slap and you can chomp. You can do both. Get you a creature that can do both.
Get you one that can do both.
Yeah.
Amazing. There are many types of squigs, and each can be generalized into a single variety, such as edible, musical, hair, medical, parasite hunting, face eating, pet. There's also it's a pet.
Yeah.
Be cute. Buzzing. I'm concerned what that is, but I'm gonna.
I
find
love
out.
I love hair.
Yeah, hair.
Hair.
That's hair. And paint. Grind them up. Use them as paint.
There are many options.
Some, like the face eater types, are little more than snapping, fanged mouths on legs.
I love them.
They naturally grow and breed within the cesspits of orc settlements, subsisting. Yeah, okay, that is a word. On orc refuse.
Yeah, they just eat garbage.
Yeah, I was like,
Nasty little
I guess I
boys.
just never heard subsisting is like a word for that. That was a new word for me.
Fair.
Tending the squigs is the duty of the low caste orcoids known as snotlings. Snotlings are in charge.
I love orcs.
I love all their names for They're just great. I'm like,
They make me so happy.
Okay.
The fact that everything is a something boy.
Only squigs.
Snotlings! Like, how can you not love it? How can you not love them?
I do love them. Okay, I'm going to paint some more of this and then talk about more of the variants of them.
Snotlings.
The snotlings. You just need them sometimes.
We love a good
do.
snotling.
Love the names of the things.
So
They're
good.
so good. I'm just going to paint.
It's the circle of orc. God damn it. I love that. That made me so happy I had to sing it.
Yeah, for sure.
Ouch.
Okay. I was like, I want to get this dark color on my gun, and then I can kind of like come in with my blacks and stuff later. But I wanted the dark metallic on this one.
You crank that, soldier boy.
I'm getting rid of more of the white today.
Hell yeah. I want some of this so I can sploop it in my man and make him have some. Yes, that's exactly it.
Yes.
You're what I wanted. You're perfect. You're beautiful. You make him look like he's a little bit muddy.
Are effectively goblins. That's fair. This is why I use black primer. I liked that I had the option of like building color with the gray primer instead of black. But I could see if like you wanted your character to be mostly black, you could just build on top of that for sure.
I like the level of control you have with a lighter color. Like it takes a while longer to like
cover it,
build it up, I feel like. Yeah. But I also am, I don't know. I'm one of those people that I'm like,
I think I'd like both options. It just would depend.
It depends on the color palette you would want.
Yeah.
Which, like, for this, I felt like doing white was kind of a little bit less restrictive to start with.
Yeah.
But then once you kind of, like, are going with something and you know what you're going with, I feel like having the option, black does seem like it would be very versatile for certain, like,
I feel like if I was going to paint the Night Haunt people, I would do primer
absolutely.
Black. And then build on that because, like, they're such more, like, shadowy, and then I could put some lights on top of that. Hi! Alicia, how you doing?
Hello, cutie patootie.
How is it on your, like, freedom day?
Right?
You don't have to, like, go to work tomorrow?
I want to show y'all my lab.
You have to come to work today. You have to come see me. But
it's better work. You don't have to go to that work ever again. Fuck that work.
You probably got to sleep in.
Yeah.
Got to chill. Do your thing.
Show you my man. Oh, he's still wet everywhere. Oh. I keep forgetting to put him on his little handle. That would have made my life so much easier.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Sometimes we forget the handles exist.
He's so pretty. He's still wet in a lot of spots, but I like him.
He's getting there, though.
He's getting there. His little guns are still lighter than I want them
to be.
Much
closer to what finished product, though. He looks so good.
I love him. I don't know why I gremlin armed when no one can see me doing it. I'm over here like, eh. I was like this and no one can see me. All right, sir. I gotta get you off of this without touching all of your wet spots. Come here.
Without touching you, I need to move you.
Yay! I'm glad you guys like him. I was like, at first, but I'm like, trust the process, man.
Trust the process.
Trust the process.
I'm still in the trusting the process part.
It's true. When I first got here today, like the end of the last time we painted stuff, I was like, this bitch is kind of ugly, but I like him. And now I'm like, it's coming together. I gotta make the base not look stupid, but you know, that's a task for later when I've got everything else all pretty
it's
and
actually
shit.
not bad. If I get the blacks on there,
yeah,
it's pretty close. Because I want these to be black, and then I'll like put some different washes and stuff on him. But he's coming together. Okay, all squigs are edible. And some squigs are specifically bred as a food source.
That for them.
The Gretchens are responsible for cooking the squigs, raising and tending them, tended by snotlings, though orcs will eat raw squigs if a cook cannot be found. They're just like, I'm not gonna wait. I'm just gonna eat them.
I didn't just throw primer on the floor. I didn't do anything. It's fine. This rug can handle it.
It really can.
It truly can.
The rug will be fine.
But I'm still just like, whoops.
Amazing. And paint these. Do-do-do. The rarest form of squigs are referred to as juicy squigs and require a special cook to be prepared properly. Orcs reserve the eating of face-eater squigs for special contests. They're like, ooh, but they're the special ones.
Yeah.
They're like really having the good steak at the thing.
Absolutely. It's like Wagyu.
Yeah.
But
Like,
a squig.
ooh, we're gonna eat the fancy one. But I mean, if they're also face eaters, I feel like they'd be really like good for wartime.
Yeah.
So they're
Which is
like,
probably why they're so fancy.
we need them, and then we'll eat them because of special occasion. Special occasion, just eat one.
Yeah, just one.
And then they probably need like a special cook
Yeah.
and things. So they got to make sure that they're worth the time. I'm gonna finish this thing. Professor, thank you.
This is a load of
See that.
barnacles.
A load of barnacles,
A load.
indeed. Thank you for your load of barnacles.
Let's see. I finished this little.
Gotta get this spread out.
Here we go.
Spread it, spread it, spread it, spread it. Yeah, yeah. That's what she said.
Which
anyway.
one is bigger, YouTube room or stream room? Stream
Stream
room
room
for sure. Stream room for sure.
YouTube room doesn't need to
This
be
was
very
already
big.
set up for the paints too, so we stayed down here this time instead of upstairs.
Yeah.
Let's see. They vary in size and shape. There are. I'm just gonna list them, and then I'm gonna read some of the ones that I am amused by. There are tack or cave squigs. There's bag squigs. Their bag-like body that is almost entirely composed of stomach. The stomach functions secondarily as a pouch. So they're like also a bag.
They're just so
literally a
fucking
bag.
funny. Ugh, God, I love orcs.
Allows the squig to survive by slowly digesting food it stores up inside its body.
Me too, the fuck.
If it's dried out, it can be made into a flask for drinking. And it can be tanned like leather. It makes a useful
Amazing.
bag or belt pouch.
Beautiful.
Can you imagine, like, oh yeah, this is my new squig handbag.
Dude, does anybody make those?
I don't know, but like, somebody should have by now if this exists.
Right? Someone should make me a squig purse. That'd be so fucking funny if you had like it would look like the mouth could be the opening part and you could have like little plush like teeth that look like the teeth and then you just like have like a zipper.
You know
It
what?
could have a little tongue on the inside.
We talked about doing that soon, actually.
Yes.
We were talking about doing more SCP videos. So yes.
Especially from the same
can't
studio that
say
made the last one we did. Because I know that they've got 2 other ones.
So we have talked about that being an option.
Yes.
Soon.
It has been discussed. It is on the table.
Yes. Okay, let's see. There's a bitey squigs. Bomb squigs, which sounds like, you just strap bombs to them and let them run. A boom squig. Violently exploding at the slightest of provocation to warn off predators.
We love a boom squig.
They're triggered by direct physical contact or surprisingly loud noises.
Me too.
A bow torrent squigs. What? Among the most revolting and panic-producing organisms? Orgasms. That's it.
I was gonna say,
In the galaxy. I would be scared, but like maybe it works for orcs that way. They're like so excited. They just,
Well, I mean, they don't need to breed, really, so.
Who knows?
Who knows?
You. Oh my gosh. Burna squigs. They just burst into flames.
Of course.
Buzzer squigs. What is this? Are insect-like variations of squigs typically used by the orcs in a squig catapult. Oh my god.
Beautiful.
As they are very vicious and swarm can strip the flesh off of a man-sized creature within seconds.
Amazing.
All right. So they're just like crazy bugs.
Nice.
Buzzing ones, though, have tiny propeller-like wings on its tail.
They're so fucking funny. I'm dying.
There's chewing squigs, another variant of the gob squig. The orc can pop this sort of squig into its mouth and chew on it while he sits and thinks.
It's like gum, but a squig.
Oh my god. incredible.
This is so, what a delight.
I like reading this list.
So good.
I'm going to paint this part and then I'm going to read some more. Because I'm enjoying this thoroughly.
So good.
To get around that corner. There we go. Oh, the background's on point. How long are we going to be on YouTube? A little bit longer, not too long, because we do have a Twitch stream after this.
But we're waiting for our human, so like until our human gets here, we might as well just doodle around and keep painting and doing stuff,
We're
you know? Chilling like villains.
And then we'll have some more like hangout time. And it'll be great. We're gonna play some other games over on that side.
Yeah.
Little summer solstice going on.
Yeah.
You're
You're gonna love it. You're gonna want to be there. It's gonna be cute as shit. Everybody's gonna have their cute little outfits on.
I'm gonna see if I can slap some black on. It's not gonna be pretty. I will have to fix her later.
You know? It is the way. Sometimes you gotta like put a layer down and then let it dry and then you can do stuff to it, you know?
Yeah. Because I want to show you guys because we should end soon so I can get all set up. But I'm gonna give you an idea of where this is headed.
Oh yeah.
Because I'll probably finish it and then just post it to you guys in our Discord later. So you should join our Discord.
Yeah. I love him. He's still very damp in some places, but I'm pretty stoked. Look at my nasty little man.
I love him.
Love the nasty teeth. I'm very proud of their nasty teeth as a unit, both of them.
You're like, as a unit, the teeth though.
Gloriously nasty teeth. Very important, very important. But yeah, if anybody knows someone that can make me a squig purse, I will draw a drafted version up if you know somebody. Send me emails.
I'm like, I need somebody to make me a squig purse now.
It just sounds so funny. It would be so funny.
It does sound pretty great, honestly.
Have a good one, Tantalon. Thank you so much for hanging out with us.
Yeah, we'll see you later.
Yeah.
Okay, so then there's colossal squigs, eating squigs, guard squigs, a squig hound. That's incredible.
I love that eating squigs just straight up don't have legs. They're just like a head. There's a...
There you go. That's when they're more like chewing gum.
Yeah.
They're like, just take
They're
one.
just a little plop.
Wander off with them. Have a little snack or do.
Yeah.
It's pretty great. Okay, I'm gonna add this. I don't know if
Barb,
you
I
want to read some
feel
of them.
that. Oh, sure. You want to hand me the mouse?
Yeah. I can I guess scroll for you.
Yeah. I want to read about hair squigs.
Oh, yeah. Okay, here you
I'm
go.
pretty sure they're like weird like legs.
There's hair and hairy.
Yes, okay. Hair squigs are like weird little licey men. Hair squigs are a parasitic variety of squig which possess small bodies, no legs, no eyes, and a pair of pincers in place of a mouth. So they're just little like, weirdos. And they have long hair running from their tiny bodies that orcs like to customize and dye after clamping the squig's pincers onto their own hairless heads. Though the customization has no effect on the squig's health. So they're like weird little fleas,
They're
but
like
you like
wigs.
clamp them on. Yeah.
They're like wigs.
They're like wigs.
They're like, I feel like blue squig today.
Yep. Could you imagine? That sounds wonderful. And then hairy squigs. The Pain Boys have discovered medicinal uses for some squigs, in particular the hairy squig. A Pain Boy simply applies to an open wound, which holds closed with tiny needle-like teeth. Oh yeah, so it's like those fucking butterfly bandages.
Yeah.
You just leave the head embedded in the flesh. Repeating the process until the wound is riveted up. Squig stitches.
Incredible. Let's see, what else we got? Horn squigs, juicy squigs,
Juicy.
mimics.
We love a juicy squig.
Okay, that's probably as far as I can get, but you get the idea. I'm just gonna
Oily squig. He's so
Make him.
beautiful. I love him.
I'll have to put some metal on top of the black on the top because it was a little more dark than I wanted it.
Oop, oh, I right-clicked on accident.
The top got a little too dark, so I'll have to
That's fair.
put some metallic on top to break her up a little bit.
He's so
But she's getting there. She's finally got metallics and
Yeah.
the things.
And the thing.
She needs some dusting of some dirt and such though. She's
Gotta
too
dirty
shiny.
that bitch up a little bit. She's too clean.
But I had to get the base before.
Right. Yeah. Oh, I slapped the webcam. But I slapped it after I switched.
Amazing. Woo! Fantastic, thank you. I'm really proud of him, actually.
He's so cute.
I like him a lot. He just needs some, like, slight detailing.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks really good.
He's so good.
We'll bring them in. I'll, like, finish him and then send him to a different Warhammer stream and you guys can see him. I'll
Yes.
be like, here, take the boy.
Yeah. We'll keep our completed ones in that same little cupboard and then we can, like, bring them out and
Orcosaurus?
prance around.
The largest breed. Oh my god. Used by orcs. So larger than other squigoths. Including the gargantuan squigoths.
Amazing.
Incredible. They're paint squigs. Yeah, what is it? Small, vividly colored squigs. Powerful dyes that are used as war paint. Yeah, you just crush them up in their war paint.
It's like what we do with some bugs.
Spiky, sploding. Not exploding. Sploding.
Who needs an
I
X
found
when
the
you have
dinosaur
sploding?
squigs. That's all I know.
I love Preds. That's the perfect way to describe it. Like orcs ex machina. Whatever they need, there's a squig of it. You need some paint, there's a squig of it. Need a wig, there's a squig of it. Need stitches, there's a squig of it.
Oh my god.
Need
Musical
someone to sing you a
squigs.
little song? Yes, squig pipe! Squig pipe!
They're so good. The special type of squig is used by the orcs as a musical instrument.
It's literally a bagpipe, but it's a squig!
Tube-like. Oh my god.
Oh, I want a squig, girls.
Oh my god. From the squig's bag-like bot. He is a bagpipe.
He's a bagpipe!
Oh my god.
It's got tubes and then you go toot toot.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
Much like
Turn
bagpipes,
squig into a
but a
musical
1,000
instrument.
times more
Much like
cacophonous.
bagpipes, but 1,000 times more. What?
Cacophonous.
Cacophonous. I was like,
So they're like a bagpipe, but they loud as fuck.
Oh my god.
Ugh.
Squig sharks. Okay. Amazing.
I love this.
Swab squigs, syringe squigs, some medical ones. Vaccines, vampire squigs, blood-sucking creatures with long, sharp fangs. I love them all.
Thank you, Ryan. I feel like this is one of those memes that's so old that only like 10 people get it anymore, but it makes
It's
me
so
very
good
happy.
when people do.
It's my favorite.
Oh my gosh.
The number of times I yelled, "Who wants a body massage?" when all those down power lines were around town.
Mm-hmm.
I was just like, where is he when you need him?
Notice me, Squid Pie! Oh my
I
god,
love it
that's
so much.
so good. I'm glad you guys got to like hang out. Like yours is basically done except for the base.
Yeah. I might do like a couple little more like tiny things.
Yeah.
Like there's a few spots.
I think
like,
I just need to
in
like
the back
at this
that's a
point
little
just
light.
make mine dirty. Like
Yeah.
it's done, but
Dude.
it's too pretty.
I'm so glad y'all reminded me the tones existed because this is like fucking.
Yeah.
You gotta just.
I'm gonna have to like
Yeah. Get a nice like big brush so you can kind of dry brush it and get it up into
Yeah.
like the crevices.
That's why I'm like, he's just too pretty right now.
Yeah, too
but
clean.
he's pretty done. He's just too
Yeah, all of
pretty.
your base colors are done. You just need to like
Yeah.
schnoodle him up a little bit.
But we finished some.
Yay! Dungeon Master, thank you so much.
Thank you. Holy crap, thank you.
Holy crap, thank you indeed. My goodness.
Amazing.
Before you
say
go to the
hi.
movies.
Oh, yeah,
have
fun.
fun, Black Metal. Now that I've gotten the big poke, I'm like, I want to do that.
And
But there's
more
nothing I really want to go
subscribers?
see right now. I'm like,
Eventually I think we do want to try to play, but we're still so new to it that like
Mhm.
getting into the game right now is just not something that we're gonna do right now.
yeah.
But maybe in the future.
It's
I
also-
definitely am going to love him and take him home and like leave him
Absolutely. It's also one of those things where like we're
Yeah, just
still
texture
trying
and
to
shape.
generally get like a board game set up so we can do any of that sort of stuff. But once that's set up, then we can actually start like critically thinking about like
Yeah.
actually playing.
Amazing.
But we
thank
do
you
have
guys
we do
so
have many
much
board
for,
game
like,
plans for the future.
visiting us, hanging out while we
Mhm.
paint. We
Yeah.
learned some things about our characters, which makes me even like more love them.
Right?
Like-
God.
I just really didn't understand he was like wired up like medically like a pod or
Yeah.
something.
And now you love him even more.
I love him even more when I get all the snacks.
He can never leave, but that's okay.
We do have a lot of snacks. We could offer like snack rewards for
Mhm.
things.
Man, I one of our streamer friends not that long ago posted a bunch of pictures of like he got a bunch of his friends together and they played like in their friend's big wooded backyard
Cool.
and like had fucking drinks and like put all their shit in like a fancy little tent. And I was like, I want that. I want to do that.
Oh yeah, definitely we'd have to like build some battlefields if we did it.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, it wouldn't just be like straight,
Yeah.
here's the table.
Go to fucking Michael's, get some fake moss, put some shit on everything.
Tiny trees.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. We'd have to figure out I don't know, I'd be weird about like, it have to be to scale. So I'd be like, how tall is he supposed to be? 10 feet? How tall is this tree?
Yeah. Just like have a little measuring tape like,
Yeah.
all the time. All right.
It's a smaller version. Yeah, but we do have to go. Thank you
Yes.
so much for you guys' support.
We gotta
There is
clean up.
there's going to be a Warhammer lore next week.
Yes.
So you guys watched the first half of that video with me and Liv before. Liv and Bells are going to do it next week.
Yeah.
So they're going to watch part 2. So if
Yeah.
you were a big fan of part 1, make sure you come back because they're going to watch that.
Yes. Yay! And if you want to see pictures of our boys, you better join our public Discord because you'll see
I'll put
them.
I'm gonna
You'll
put
see
on
them.
there. Okay, I love
We
you.
love you guys so freaking much.
We'll see you next time. Come see us
Yeah.
on Twitch.
Which of these buttons do I push first? I always forget.
Both. I don't know.
All right. Well, I'll push this one first then. Oh, snap. Actually, I should make sure that. Oh,
No,
yep,
it's
there we
good.
go.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Bye.
Bye. I'm waiting until I see it.
Oh, no, it's good. You can just hit end. And then you just hit end.